guys, as we know, Murder Mystery 2 releases some amazing updates every now and then. Honestly, some of the craziest updates Roblox has to offer. But I'm not gonna lie, there's always been something about Murder Mystery 2 update schedules and honestly Murder Mystery 2 development that's always rubbed me the wrong way. And my main issue with Murder Mystery 2 development is that there's not really a whole lot of communication between the developers and the main players. We don't really hear the MM2 devs talk that much about future content that comes into the game. To figure out what I mean, let's talk about the most recent update we've seen in Murder Mystery 2, which was the Easter event. As we know, this Easter event is one of the craziest updates Murder Mystery 2 has seen in a pretty long time now. But the developers really did not give us any information about an Easter event potentially coming into the game, which sort of made a lot of MM2 players surprised that we even got an Easter event to begin with, since the last time we really saw an Easter event was in 2016. And the only reason we really knew that there was going to be an Easter event in the game is because some Easter items ended up getting leaked to us, which confirmed to a lot of players that this was coming pretty soon and it is something to get hyped towards. But for people that don't really pay attention to leaks or people that aren't that developed in the MM2 community, they really had nothing to really get excited for. We did end up seeing one tweet from Nicholas showing off some Murder Mystery 2 Easter eggs as well as an Easter lobby, so that was cool. That was a confirmation we'd be getting an event into the game, but Nicholas didn't make that tweet until the same day the Easter event released. A couple hours after that tweet, the update came out. So for players that don't indulge in leaks, we really only had a couple hours to get hyped for this update. Even JD, when he ended up live streaming the Easter event, they said that they did not even know there was going to be an Easter event coming out. Of course, they probably did since there was some leaks that were surfacing, but they were playing it off like they did not know that this event was going to be coming out in the first place.
I think there's going to be an Easter update. Like I said, I'm not really sure.
It's honestly kind of strange to see one of the biggest Murder Mystery updates we've seen in a very long time get almost no hype for it at all. Thankfully, after the event did release, Nicholas was talking a lot about the update on the Discord server specifically. He posted an official announcement as well as talking a lot in the Discord server, which was nice, but I personally feel like it would have been nice if we saw some sort of talk about this update before it ended up releasing. We can go to the Valentine's update as well, and it was even worse then because there was no leak for this Valentine's update, so we did not even know that there was going to be a Valentine's event, even if you are indulged in the community very often. The only reason we knew there was a Valentine's event coming is because JD actually was able to show off two godlies that was coming to the game, Sakura and Blossom. But JD only made that video a day before the update actually came out, so we really only had a day to get prepared for this update and a day to get excited for it. When the update did release, Nicholas did not even say anything about this update. There was no tweets about it. There was no even Discord announcement saying that there was a Valentine's update. If you're not on Roblox every single day, and if you're not watching MM2 YouTubers every single day, you might have not even have known there was a Valentine's update, which is very strange that Nicholas did not want to give any promotion for this update, seeing how the Valentine's event is literally MM2's best performing update of all time. It got up to 250k players at once. This is MM2's best update he's ever made if we're talking about stats and stuff. So you think for an update doing as well as the Valentine's event was, Nicholas would want to give some sort of hype for this update, giving us some hype before the update drop, giving us a release date of when this update's going to drop and end, because that's another whole thing that we never even know when these updates drop. A lot of Roblox games give release dates to any updates they end up releasing, but when it comes to MM2, we just have to watch the MM2 page every now and then to see if there's a new update. There's never a pre-announcement of when the event is going to release. I think the only time we've seen any sort of release date was during the Christmas 2022 event when Nicholas announced when this update was going to release half an hour prior. So people really only had half an hour to prepare for the update, and that's even if you saw the announcement as well, which a lot of people might have not seen. And even when it comes to end dates as well, I feel it's very important that Nicholas would give us an official end date for some of these updates so we know how long we have left to grind the event and stuff. Especially the Easter event in specific, we did get an end date for the update, as Nicholas put that the event is going to end on April 30th or May 1st, depending on your time zone. But it didn't even end on April 30th or May 1st. The event actually ended on May 3rd. The MM2 team could not even give any proper communication on that, which honestly kind of sucks for a lot of people that were expecting the event to end on some day, but it didn't actually, and Nicholas did not tell us why the event didn't end on that date or anything. We just had to wait a couple extra days for some reason. And something that used to drive me insane was back in 2021, 2022 days when there was little to no updates in Murder Mystery 2 at all. There was no Valentine's or Easter update, and there was no summer event either. Most of the year we only saw shop godlies and shop bundles until we had to wait for Halloween and Christmas, which was a shame for a lot of people that are interested in future Murder Mystery 2 updates. But Nicholas did not say any reason why there was no update to the the game or like when the next update would be. Like there was little to no communication at all in those years. And the only time Nicholas was really talking about Murder Mystery 2 was when the Halloween and Christmas update were about to release. That time period really sucks for Murder Mystery 2, and it really annoyed me that there was like no like reason why there was no updates coming to the game. We just have to like make some sort of assumption that, oh, Nicholas is lazy, which may or may not be true, or like, oh, Nicholas is in college doing work, which again may or may not be true. Like we don't know for sure. Sometimes we do get some update information. Like if you go to I Don't Have a Use's Twitter account, when updates do end up releasing, I Don't Have a User started to like post about it, talking about all the items that are released in the game, which is honestly like the most amount of communication MM2 devs give us is from these tweets from I Don't Have a Use, which honestly, I gotta respect the man for giving us some hype in that regard as well. But before updates do end up releasing, it's very hard to get hyped for us, since a lot of the time we don't know if a new update is coming. And you know, this is part of the reason why I make the content I do in Murder Mystery 2, is because future Murder Mystery 2 like update news and all that sort of stuff is so obscure in the game. It's very hard to find out information about Murder Mystery 2 updates and stuff. Like I want people to like know that MM2 updates are like still a thing, even if there is so little communication from the devs. It would be nice for people to get hyped over like future events and stuff. And you know, if Nicholas is not gonna hype people up, like someone's gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah guys, please let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that Nicholas should give us like information about like Murder Mystery 2 updates and like news when it comes to like release dates and end dates? And would you guys like to see Nicholas talk to the MM2 community more? Because personally, I think it'd be great if Nicholas would like hype us up for like any future updates. And as of right now, we do not know what the next MM2 update is gonna be. Like some people are preparing for us like a summer event coming to the game, which there's not even like any sort of official confirmation of a summer event. Like Nicholas only briefly mentioned it in like a Discord post. But yeah, it would be a shame if Nicholas did not let us know that there's any new updates coming. But you know, we might just have to deal with this for the rest of MM2's lifespan, which, hey, that kind of sucks. But if there is any MM2 information that is coming, make sure to stay tuned on the channel, because I will be covering that whenever that comes out. But yeah guys, that's all I did this video, so I'm gonna end it off here. So until next time, goodbye.